About 6 years ago, I was the guy who smoked a lot, especially when I had my coffee. No matter what happens in this world, I find a moment to grab my French press to make a coffee and light a cigarette to slow the moment down. The pleasure I got made my life harder, but I realized the truth now. I wasn't addicted to cigarettes or nicotine whatsoever. I was addicted to being in this moment. I know it kinda sounds vague, but let me explain it first. To fully understand why we got addicted to this moment, I have to explain why we got addicted to the cigarette at the first hand. We pulled this goddamn thing from the pack, light it up, and we can't believe into our eyes. It tastes so bad and we start to think, oh, we never got addicted to this. So we lit the second, third, fourth, fifth, then the whole pack, but it was too late. We tried to make several quit attempts when we realized the situation, but unfortunately we failed like this tobacco companies wished. So we could create excuses to chain us into this habit. Now we become cash cow of the Philip Morris, and since we think there is no escape, we find moments to make it special. Then we start to mix these things with alcohol, caffeine, and so many more things we could imagine. And I want to say this, coffee with a cigarette is the most easiest thing to drop in this world. Because we're not addicted to caffeine or nicotine like I told you, we're addicted to this good feeling. Since we smoke so many years, our subconscious mind thinks it's a useful habit to us. It doesn't care whether it's good or bad, he cannot analyze it. Whether you learn guitar or learn how to light a cigarette, our subconscious mind only has one purpose, which adapt the habit fast enough so it can spend less energy and use all of its energy to survive from tiger attacks. But I'm in forest, there's no tigers anymore. We live in safe lives. But our subconscious mind doesn't know that. He only knows, oh, my user does a certain habit quite often, so I must adapt this because it's good for my survival. But after a certain point, we kind of stop feeling like that because either our subconscious and conscious mind knows it's poisonous and we're gonna die eventually from this. So we try to find the ways to make this moment special so we could forget this moment and enjoy our day-to-day lives actually. And the coffee is the best way to go with this. Since caffeine and nicotine have the same work to stimulate our brain, it's the best choice of our day-to-day life. I mean, who doesn't like a coffee who has steam over it and you light in a cigarette to enjoy this moment? That's the only moment where we could sit in present moment and observe the lives we've been through. In this modern era, we live in so stressful and fast lives, we don't allocate anything to us anymore. We're drowning by the responsibilities of this world and we're not sitting in this forest like I'm doing right now to allocate some time to us. So we find things to make us stop into our day-to-day lives, and in this case it's the coffee and lighting a cigarette alongside. That's why I could say with so much confidence we're not addicted to caffeine or nicotine whatsoever. If we achieve this moment without doing those things, we're gonna drop both of them so easily. So you may ask a question saying to me, but I don't want to stop drinking coffee, I really enjoy that, and I totally understand that. It's not a healthy thing to do, but we must take a break for a certain amount of time because our main trigger of smoking is feeling good, and coffee helps to achieve this mission. So if we change the coffee with something hot or cold as you prefer, you're gonna find stopping smoking so easily. And once we drop this habit, you could go to your delicious coffee afterwards, there's no problem at all. Our subconscious mind well knows that we could achieve this good moment anytime we want without the coffee or cigarette. But until we change this moment, I heavily advise you changing the coffee as well. Now you know everything to stop smoking to enjoy your coffee actually. And if you want to start your journey, there's a link in the description to book a call with me so we could handle the situation together. This is I2, and I know you're gonna make it.